There exists a hidden blueprint to the universe, an ancient set of laws whispered through the ages, encoded in mystical texts and safeguarded by secret societies. These are the 7 Hermetic Principles, the foundation of all spiritual, mental, and physical realities. They govern the cosmos, unseen yet ever-present, influencing everything from the rise and fall of empires to the thoughts in your mind. But why have so few heard of them? Why is this knowledge not taught in schools or widely discussed? Because true power lies in understanding the unseen forces that shape existence. Those who master these laws wield an incredible ability to shape their reality, bending the currents of fate itself. The origins of these principles trace back to Hermes Trismegistus, the legendary sage said to be a fusion of the Greek god Hermes and the Egyptian deity Thoth. His wisdom, compiled in the sacred text known as the Kybalion, reveals the nature of reality itself, a roadmap for those daring enough to seek higher consciousness. In this video, we will unveil the 7 Hermetic Principles, exploring their deep esoteric meaning and how they govern every aspect of our life. By the end, you will understand not only how the universe operates, but how you can apply these laws to master your mind, shape your destiny, and unlock hidden forces within yourself. Prepare to witness the world through a new lens. Nothing is as it seems, yet once you understand these principles, you will never see reality the same way again. Now, let's journey into the forgotten wisdom of the ancients and uncover the hidden mechanics of existence itself. To truly grasp the 7 Hermetic Principles, we must journey back to a time when knowledge was not merely information, but sacred power. The origins of these laws trace back to Hermes Trismegistus, a mystical figure shrouded in legend. His name means thrice great Hermes, signifying his mastery over the 3 great domains of wisdom: alchemy, astrology, and theurgy, the divine art of connecting with higher realms. But who was Hermes Trismegistus? Some say he was an enlightened human, others claim he was a god, while some believe he was a fusion of 2 ancient deities, Thoth, the Egyptian god of wisdom, and Hermes, the Greek messenger of the gods. Regardless of his true identity, his teachings have survived for thousands of years, influencing philosophers, mystics, and secret societies across the ages. His wisdom was preserved in texts like the Emerald Tablet and later compiled into the Kybalion, a book written in 1908 by the mysterious Three Initiates. The Kybalion did not introduce new knowledge. It merely revealed what had long been hidden, repackaging the wisdom of ancient Egyptian mystery schools for modern seekers. But why has this knowledge been obscured for so long? Throughout history, true esoteric wisdom has been veiled in symbols and secrecy. In ancient Egypt, only high priests and pharaohs were initiated into these mysteries. In Greece, the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus influenced Plato, Pythagoras, and the Hermeticists of Alexandria. Yet much of their wisdom was burned during the destruction of the Great Library of Alexandria, one of history's greatest intellectual catastrophes. Later, during the Middle Ages, the Hermetic tradition was driven underground. The rise of dogmatic religious institutions viewed these teachings as a threat to their control, labeling them as heresy. But despite attempts to suppress them, the Hermetic Principles survived, woven into alchemy, Rosicrucianism, Freemasonry, and the Renaissance movements. Even Sir Isaac Newton, one of history's greatest scientists, secretly studied Hermetic texts alongside his physics. Why? Because these laws do not belong to any one religion, culture, or philosophy. They are the operating system of the universe, encoded into reality itself, yet the modern world has largely forgotten them. Science dissects the material world but ignores the hidden forces behind it. Religion provides faith but often lacks the cosmic mechanics behind spiritual power. The Hermetic Laws bridge both worlds, offering a deeper understanding of existence, not as belief, but as fundamental truth. In the next section, we will decode these 7 universal laws one by one, revealing how they govern everything from the smallest thought to the grandest celestial motion. Are you ready to see the unseen? Now we step beyond the veil and into the hidden architecture of reality. The 7 Hermetic Principles are not abstract ideas. They are the very forces that shape existence itself. To understand them is to understand the nature of reality, thought, and creation. Let's begin with the first 3 principles, the foundation of all things. 1. The principle of mentalism, All is mind. Everything begins in the mind. The Kybalion states, the all is mind. The universe is mental. This is the prime law of Hermetic philosophy. Reality is not a collection of random material objects. It is a construct of consciousness itself. The universe exists within the mind of the all, the infinite intelligence that permeates everything. Likewise, your personal reality is shaped by your mind. Ancient mystics, quantum physicists, and spiritual masters agree on one thing. Reality is influenced by thought. Science tells us that atoms at their core are mostly empty space, held together by forces we still barely comprehend. Yet, studies in quantum mechanics suggest that consciousness plays a role in shaping the very particles that make up our world. Think about this. Every great creation began as a thought, an empire, a work of art, an invention. Your own life experiences are shaped by the way you think. Change your thoughts, and you change your reality. This is the key to manifestation, magic, and spiritual awakening. But if the universe is mental, does that mean it's all an illusion? The answer is both yes and no. The material world is real, but it is shaped by unseen mental forces. Those who grasp this principle can consciously reprogram their reality, bend fate, and unlock limitless potential. 2. The principle of correspondence, as above, so below. This is the law of reflection, stating that patterns repeat across all levels of existence. The Kybalion reveals, as above, so below, as within, so without. The macrocosm mirrors the microcosm. The vast galaxies above resemble the atoms within your body. The same forces that govern the cosmos govern your mind and emotions. Everything is interconnected. This principle teaches us that by understanding one level of reality, we can understand them all. The structure of a solar system mirrors the structure of an atom. The cycles of nature reflect the cycles of your thoughts and emotions. The external world is a reflection of your internal state. This is why personal growth is the key to changing your life. You do not attract what you want, you attract what you are. If you wish to transform your reality, you must start within. But there's another layer to this. This principle also hints at hidden realms beyond our perception. Just as the physical world reflects the mental, higher spiritual dimensions mirror the lower. The ancients believed that understanding the physical universe was the key to unlocking divine knowledge. Those who could decipher these correspondences could access the secrets of creation itself. 3. The principle of vibration, nothing rests, everything moves. Reality is not static. Everything is in motion. Everything vibrates. The Kybalion states, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. From the smallest atom to the largest galaxy, all things are in constant motion. Even objects that appear solid are vibrating at an atomic level. But this principle goes beyond mere physics. It applies to thought, emotion, and spiritual energy. Your thoughts carry a vibrational frequency. Love, joy, and gratitude vibrate at a high frequency, while fear, anger, and despair vibrate at a lower one. This is why being in the presence of a truly enlightened person feels different. Their vibration is on an entirely different level. This law explains why affirmations, mantras, and sacred sounds hold power. It is why certain places feel charged with energy, why music can uplift or disturb us, and why we vibe with some people and not others. More importantly, you can change your frequency. Just as a radio can tune into different stations, you can shift your state of being through meditation, breath work, and intention. Aligning yourself with higher vibrations opens the doors to profound spiritual experiences and heightened awareness. A glimpse into the hidden forces of reality. These 3 laws form the foundation of Hermetic wisdom. They teach us that the universe is mental, that patterns repeat across all levels of existence, and that vibration is the key to transformation. But this is only the beginning. In the next section, we will explore the remaining 4 Hermetic principles, revealing their hidden meanings and how they unlock the mysteries of time, causality, and duality. Are you ready to go deeper? Now we delve deeper into the forces that dictate rhythm, causality, polarity, and gender. These are the hidden mechanisms behind everything from the cycles of nature to the choices that shape your fate. Those who understand these laws can break free from unconscious patterns, master their will, and align with the greater flow of existence. Let us unveil the next 4 Hermetic principles. 4. The principle of polarity. Everything has its opposite. Everything is dual. Everything has poles. Everything has its pair of opposites, like an unlike are the same. Kybalion, everything in existence has two sides, yet these opposites are not truly separate. They are different degrees of the same thing. Consider, hot and cold are not different energies, but varying degrees of temperature. Light and darkness are not two separate forces, but different levels of illumination. Love and hate, two extremes of emotion. Wealth and poverty, two ends of the same spectrum. This law is the key to alchemy, both physical and spiritual. To transmute one state into another, you must shift its degree. Turn fear into courage, sadness into joy, ignorance into wisdom. But here's the secret. The power to transform lies within perception. A challenge is only difficult because of where you stand on the spectrum of experience. Change your perception and you shift your reality. This principle also hints at spiritual enlightenment. The greatest sages understand that beyond all duality lies unity, light and dark, good and evil, creation and destruction. These are merely the two hands of the same cosmic force. To transcend suffering, one must see beyond the illusion of separation. 5. The principle of rhythm. Everything moves in cycles, everything flows out and in. All things rise and fall. The pendulum swing manifests in everything. Kybalion, nothing in the universe stands still. Everything moves in cycles. The tides rise and fall. The sun rises and sets. Seasons change. Civilizations rise, flourish, and decline. Even your emotions follow cycles. Times of great energy followed by periods of reflection and stillness. This law governs all things, from the grand cosmic scale to the smallest personal experience. Understanding this frees you from resistance, because once you recognize that everything flows, you no longer fear change. Here is where mastery begins. The wise do not fight the tide, they ride it. Struggling with a difficult period? Know that the cycle will shift. Feeling uninspired? Trust that creativity will return. Experiencing success? Prepare for the inevitable ebb so you can maintain your balance. When you align with the natural rhythm of life, you gain control over your destiny. You stop reacting and start flowing. 6. The principle of cause and effect. Nothing happens by chance. Every cause has its effect. Every effect has its cause. Kybalion, nothing in the universe happens randomly. Everything is connected by an invisible chain of causality. This principle is the foundation of karma, destiny, and personal responsibility. Every thought you think, every action you take, ripples through reality, setting into motion events you may not yet see. Those who are unaware of this law drift through life reacting to circumstances and blaming fate. Those who understand it take control, becoming the cause rather than the effect. This means, if you are unhappy, trace back the cause. What actions or thoughts created this situation? What? If you desire success, become the cause. Plant the right seeds and the harvest will follow. If you wish to shape reality, act with intention. Every action creates a future result. Mastering this principle is the key to breaking free from unconscious cycles. It is how you shift from being a passive player in the game of life to becoming the architect of your own destiny. 7. The principle of gender. The balance of creation agenda is in everything. Everything has its masculine and feminine principles. Kybalion, this is not about biological gender, but the fundamental forces of creation, the masculine and feminine energies that exist in all things. Masculine energy is active, logical, and penetrating. It is the force of direction, will, and assertion. Feminine energy is receptive, intuitive, and nurturing. It is the force of creativity, wisdom, and gestation. These energies are within you. To manifest anything, you must harmonize both forces. A vision without action remains a dream. Too much feminine energy. Action without wisdom leads to destruction. Too much masculine energy. The union of these energies is the secret behind all great creations, whether in art, business, relationships, or spiritual awakening. This principle is also deeply esoteric. In ancient mystery schools, the union of masculine and feminine was seen as the key to divine enlightenment, symbolized by figures like Shiva and Shakti, the yin and yang, or the alchemical merging of sun and moon. Those who understand this principle unlock the deepest mysteries of creation itself. The hidden blueprint of reality now, the puzzle is complete. The 7 Hermetic Principles reveal the operating system of the universe. The unseen mechanics that govern thought, energy, and manifestation. Reality is mentalism. The micro mirrors the macro correspondence. Everything vibrates vibration. Opposites are the same in degree polarity. Everything moves in cycles rhythm. Every action has a consequence, cause and effect. Creation requires balance, gender, but knowledge alone is not power. True power lies in application. In the next section, we will explore how to use these principles in daily life to reshape your mindset, master your energy, and become the architect of your own reality. Are you ready to unlock practical techniques to apply this ancient wisdom? Practical application: how to use the 7 Hermetic Laws in your life. Knowledge is power, but only when applied. Now that we've unveiled the 7 Hermetic Principles, the next step is to harness their power to transform your mind, energy, and reality. These laws are not just abstract theories. They are tools, keys to unlocking a deeper level of existence. Let's explore how you can use them to reshape your destiny. 1. The principle of mentalism, mastering the mind to shape reality. Since everything begins in the mind, mastering your thoughts is the foundation of all transformation. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark conscious thought selection. Become aware of your mental patterns. What do you consistently think about? Your dominant thoughts shape your experiences. White heavy checkmark visualization practice every day. Spend a few minutes vividly imagining your desired reality. See it, feel it, and embody it. This aligns your frequency with your goal. White heavy checkmark reprogramming beliefs. Identify and replace limiting beliefs with empowering ones. Use affirmations and subconscious rewiring techniques like self-hypnosis or neuroplasticity exercises. Scroll ancient wisdom. The Emerald Tablet of Hermes states, "As within, so without. Control your inner world and the outer world will shift accordingly." 2. The principle of correspondence. Understanding the reflection. The macrocosm mirrors the microcosm. So if you want to change external circumstances, you must change within first. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark. Observe your life as a mirror. What patterns do you see? If you keep attracting the same problems, they are reflections of an internal state that needs shifting. White heavy checkmarks. Sacred geometry and nature study. Spend time observing natural patterns, the Fibonacci sequence, spirals, fractals. This deepens your connection to universal intelligence. White heavy checkmark. Shadow work. Your external struggles often reveal internal wounds. Journaling, meditation, and deep self-inquiry will help you uncover and heal them. Scroll ancient wisdom. The mystics of Egypt and Greece believed that the secrets of the universe could be understood by studying the human body, as it is a microcosm of the cosmos. 3. The principle of vibration, raising your frequency. Since everything vibrates, your energy determines what you attract and experience. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark. Protect your energy. Surround yourself with high vibration influences, uplifting music, positive people, sacred spaces. White heavy checkmark. Mantras and sound healing. Chanting sacred sounds like Om or solfeggio frequencies can shift your energetic state instantly. White heavy checkmark. Breathwork and meditation, deep breathing, kundalini activation, and stillness raise your vibration and expand consciousness. Scroll ancient wisdom. The Egyptians and Hindus use sound and sacred chants to activate higher states of being. The Tibetan monks believe chanting aligns human consciousness with the frequency of the cosmos. 4. The principle of polarity, transmuting negative states. Everything has 2 poles, but transformation is possible by shifting degrees. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark. Emotional transmutation. Feeling low. Shift the polarity. Move from fear to courage, from doubt to faith, from hate to love. White heavy check. Mark the power of perspective. Change your interpretation of an event, and you change its effect on you. A setback can be seen as a failure or as an initiation into a greater path. White heavy checkmark. Focus on what you want. The more you focus on negative energy, the more it amplifies. Shift your focus towards solutions and possibilities. Scroll ancient wisdom. Alchemists understood that turning lead into gold was not just physical, it was about transmuting lower states of consciousness into enlightenment. 5. The principle of rhythm, aligning with the flow. Life moves in cycles. Resisting them creates suffering. Mastery comes from riding the wave. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark. Understand your own cycles. Recognize your personal ups and downs. Some days are for action, others for reaction, others for rest. Honor both. White heavy checkmark. Use the season. Spring is for growth, summer for action, autumn for reflection, winter for stillness. Align your projects with these natural rhythms. White heavy checkmark work with lunar and planetary cycles. The moon, planets, and cosmic forces influence energy. Aligning your actions with them can bring greater success. Scroll ancient wisdom. The Egyptians, Mayans, and Druids all structured their societies around cosmic cycles, knowing that working with universal rhythms leads to effortless manifestation. 6. The principle of cause and effect becoming the cause. Nothing happens by chance. Every action has a consequence. Those who do not understand this blame fate. Those who master it become creators. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark. Take full responsibility. Every outcome in your life is tied to past actions or thoughts. Acknowledge your power. White heavy checkmark. Set intentional causes before taking any action. Ask, what future reality is this creating? White heavy checkmark. Master the art of influence. If you understand what causes lead to what effects, you can engineer success in any area of life. Scroll ancient wisdom. Karma in Eastern traditions is based on this principle. Every thought, word, and action shapes not only your life but future lifetimes. 7. The principle of gender balancing masculine and feminine energies. To create anything, you must balance the active and receptive forces within you. How to apply it? White heavy checkmark for creativity and manifestation. Use feminine energy to dream, imagine, and intuit. Use masculine energy to take action and build. White heavy checkmark in relationships. Understand that masculine and feminine energies must be in harmony, not dominance. Both are needed for deep, fulfilling connections. White heavy checkmark in spiritual work. The merging of masculine light and feminine darkness energy leads to spiritual awakening. This is the mystery of the divine union. Scroll ancient wisdom. The Taoists call this balance yin and yang. In tantric traditions, the fusion of Shiva, masculine consciousness, and Shakti, feminine energy, leads to enlightenment. These principles are not just intellectual concepts, they are keys to true power. To apply them is to align with the hidden forces of the universe. To ignore them is to be at the mercy of unseen currents. Key now, the choice is yours. Will you become the architect of your own reality? Will you use these principles to unlock your highest potential? Or will you let life happen to you, unaware of the forces shaping your destiny? The ancients safeguarded this wisdom for those ready to wield it. Now, it is in your hands. Fire, if you found this powerful, let me know in the comments which Hermetic Law resonated most with you. If you want more deep, hidden wisdom, subscribe and turn on notifications. We're just getting started. Key until next time, seek the hidden light. The 7 Hermetic Principles are more than ancient philosophy. They are the blueprint of reality itself. They have been encoded into mystery schools, sacred texts, and esoteric traditions for millennia. They are the unseen forces that shape your thoughts, your actions, and your destiny. But knowing them is not enough. The great sages, mystics, and initiates did not merely study these laws, they lived them. They embodied them, using this knowledge to transform their minds, their energy, and ultimately, the world around them. Now you stand at the threshold of the same path. Will you apply this wisdom and awaken your inner power? Will you become the master of your own fate? Or will you remain blind to the forces shaping your life? The choice has always been yours. But understand this, once you know, you cannot unknow. This is the burden of wisdom. Awareness demands action. Those who ignore these laws will forever be controlled by them. Those who master them will shape reality as they choose. The hidden light beckons. If you have watched this far, you are not here by accident. The Hermetic teachings have found you because you are ready to receive them. But knowledge is a gift only if it is used. Now, it is time to take the next step. Candle, share in the comments which Hermetic Law resonated with you the most. Key subscribe and turn on notifications because we are just beginning to unlock the mysteries hidden in plain sight. High voltage, and remember, reality is yours to shape. Until next time, seek the hidden light.